Yeah, actually, that's looking really good. Took me a while to been trying to dial in the what's that called again? The in VR, it didn't look a bit white, like white out. So I just had to play around with that for a bit. Performance wise, Phoenix, yeah, quite heavy. Phoenix at Heathrow, in cockpit was quite bad. I think first I've actually seen in the 20s, to be honest. So yeah, first time seeing in the 20s. But I'm just gonna try DCS now, see what's like in DCS. It's taking me a long time to try and get the settings. The VR actually showing a bit darker, just a tiny bit of darkness required. It was a little bit too whitewashed. So yeah. Yeah, it went down a lot. I will try it again actually. I will try it again. Because once I actually step out of cockpit, it wasn't too bad. To be honest, it wasn't too bad. This is just on ground, not even in air in the sky. So I'll see what it's like. And since I've tuned DCS, I haven't actually tested it. I've literally just come on DCS and play with the settings. That is all I've done. I haven't actually put the headset. I didn't even put the headset on. I wasn't even in VR. So I'm just gonna try it out now and see how it works. Let's try this stupid campaign. Campaign's long and I don't even understand it yet. Let's try this one. But I'm intrigued to see what it's like in this. In DCS during the daylight hours, in VR sometimes it can look very white, like too white, like bright. So I've got negative numbers now on the contrast, and actually no, the contrast I think is 0, and brightness is -1. Okay, let's see if I can do a little bit rundown. What? So in cockpits, you know what? Oh wow. No, this is crazy. This looks so good. Right. Let me just keep the VR loose. Keep that loose. Right. In cockpit now, in DCS, I'm not gonna lie to you, the black looks black. Yeah, I think I've sorted that problem out now. It always, and ever since I've had the Pimax, to be honest, it's always been like that. But I thought it was actually my graphics card that was a problem. But like now, the screens, DDI, this side looks dark like it should. This side looks dark like it should. Um, like even like there, once I press play, it should look a lot better. Let's look over this side. Wow, 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 wow. Yeah, this is looking a lot better and a lot more easier in the eyes as well. Um, I'm not wearing contacts or glasses. I'm not required to wear any, but the blacks look black. Um, yeah, not too bad actually. Oh, I think I know what this campaign is. This first mission, I think it's an air show. I'm sure it's an air show, the first mission. Um, might actually do that flight. But you like the water. Yeah, you know what? Let's press play. Let's press play. That this looks so clear to me.
This Tiger overhead.
Right, okay, so one of the problems that I had, okay, let's hit pause on that. Right, so one of the problems I had with VR is ghosting. It's like seeing a trail of the plane um at speed. Anything at speed is like just a bit of a trail. Like you can see the track. But to be honest, that plane that flew over. So here's actual real story. So what actually happened was I literally jumped in DCS to do this campaign, right? I launched DCS with my old card, my 3080 Ti, and like in cockpit like this, literally pressed play, and that aircraft flew over the top, and the level of ghosting on that aircraft was just so. I don't know, it just caught my eye. Normally I can tolerate it and stuff, but it just caught my eye to the point where I was just like, you know what? I need to really look into whether or not a graphics card would actually improve that aspect of the visual. So I done some research, and everyone was saying yes, 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 yes. ChatGPT was saying yes, 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 yes. I was like, okay, let me really look into it. So literally, I didn't even do. I just cancelled the flight, and then I done a flight in X-plane. Flew from East Midlands to Norway, and the whole 2 hour flight, I was literally just right researching. You might actually remember this. I was researching: do I need a new PC or do I just need to upgrade my graphics card? So I was playing around with that for literally a full 2 hour flight. So this is where it literally stemmed from. So the 5080 graphics card I got now, it literally is that plane that flew over was the reason I said, okay, I need to look into this now. Because that was just like, yeah, that was bad. So that was the real story behind why this upgrade even happened, really. So, yeah, that was the real thing. So, yeah, let's go try this campaign. Well, this mission. And let's just strap this back up. Um, right, okay. So with my microphone, why it was playing up earlier was because I've done so many wire shuffles and ports and USB slots and everything yesterday. think I might have plugged the microphone in a slower USB port. So it wasn't disconnecting. It was almost like just not registering, and the what's it called? This pitch keeps spiking. Right. Okay. Let's do this then. Let's see what. Oh my god. Oh. This looks really good as well. Right, this looks really good.
Roger.
This looking really good. Well, I felt I meant to hear a little bit more than this that. Yeah, Carl. You're ready now, don't worry. Let's have a quick look. Right, it's cool. Let's see where we're going. Right, that's looking so good. So before this move now, it used to be so bad. But that's actually really good. It's really good.
Standing. Halfway point 2 at 10,000 feet. You are cleared to carry on your own navigation. Dennis forward, roger.
Right, okay, so this is looking really good. Whatever tuning that DPT gave me, actually not bad. Okay, let's have a look at this now. Cockpit's looking good. Yep, looking good. Let's see the autopilots. Right, cool. Speed, fuel, and all our fuel. Let's see, it's auto throttle, gauge. Yep. That's really good. Right, let's have a look on the outside. Right, okay. I'm not getting any lag. I'm not getting any lag at all. Like, yeah, no lag. A lot clear in the cockpit as well. It's really good. Right, yep, this is good. Apparently this map is meant to be quite severe as well when it comes
Ford
to
stands. Choose to relay that point to good display. It is to restate our overall strength and dominance. It is to reinforce our presence, and the fact that it is this task force that has brought down Snake and his uprising. Sentence forward, Roger.
right, cool. Yeah, this is a lot more comfortable. Right, let's have a look at some other. Water is looking really good as well. I haven't got my haptic seat pad working. Well, it's working, I just haven't got it on. I feel like something's missing. Okay, so from what I can remember about this, I'm sure there's meant to be some sort of air show. And I'm sure it's meant to be like a fly. Something got flights. Trying to work out if that's just like a lot of planes or is that a lot of balloons. It's a bit blue, too blue. Or is that just the lighting? Feels like I'm flying some sort of like overcast conditions. Or better actually, that's an eclipse. Cockpit lighting now. Real light. cockpit. Yeah, that's what it looks like. This looks like. That's what it looks like. That's probably the best way to describe it. Problem is I haven't actually flown in DCS without VR to even know if this is what it looks like on flat screen. One, two, three, 6. It's felt like a cell.
Batumi, Ford. Requesting fast for your overhead. Ford, Batumi, good day. You're clear to our overhead at 6,000. Roger.
Get cleared through overhead at 6,000. I'm sure there's no weapons loaded on. So I'm not getting CPU is not running high, to be honest, for me. Those numbers, FPS, GPU, CPU, I cannot do that in VR. Should turn on the focus on. But it's okay. My eyes. Oh, my eyes get water now. Let's pull this. Right, okay, so now I've gone through what am I, 10,000 feet? Yeah, this obviously feels believable. These phones are professional. I'm not sure if it requires a bit of blue hints down.
North Batumi, you are clear to waypoint 3. The 6 use runway.
Waypoint 3.
Roger that.
Alright, so I'm heading to waypoint 3 now. Should be turning left. Oh, right, look down. Graphical. Yep, nothing's wrong with the graphics. Yeah, fine. feel like there's a tad bit of bloom. I feel like a tiny bit of bloom coming down. Alright, let's bring it down to 6,000. Okay, there we go. And 45% gauge. Let's drop it down to 6,000. Cool.
Ford, Scobility Airshow, good to see you. Our display is on your 12. Take up a right-hand orbit over waypoint 3 for the overrun. Maintain south. We will call you when it is your slot. We are touching the airshow commentary right now. Roger that.
Okay, got A-shell in front. Just got to maintain 1,000 until I get the green light.
Ford, Scobility Airshow, last full test complete. Start low fast run from west via waypoint 4 and 5. Copy that.
Okay, let's go waypoint 4. Water's looking good. Actually, ooh, it could be because I've got the orbit rendering.
Ford, Scobility Airshow. Your time slot 5 minutes. Strict rules apply. You must stay north of runway display line. Must remain within 3 nautical miles center runway at all times. Now copy. Port copies.
Altitude. Altitude.
Port Probability Airshow, waypoint 5 ahead. Commence your display with a fast flow pass from the west.
From the
Copy
west.
that.
Make sure we're gonna fire this dude down. Ooh, what? What? He's on the ground?
You have failed this mission. You've
No!
lost the display line.
No!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Actually, that way. I went to coming in from the west. Or east. Just man. That's good. Oh man, right. BCS looking good. I'm not sure because I got the close that. I'm not sure because I got the this on. No, I haven't even got quad views on. Not sure. Not sure. Oh, that's looking good. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna quickly jump into. Oh, that's what it is. Okay. You know, I wasn't even looking. The whole time I'm trying to work out how to get the. Felt like there's an element of blue. Yeah, eyes are fine. Eyes are, yeah, 100% fine. Not tired, not fatigue or anything like that. 100% fine. I need to play around with the setting. That blue is very apparent. And the lower I get to the ground, I um, thought it would like fade a bit, but yeah, that blue, not liking that blue. It's like haze, but prolonged. Like it doesn't matter what altitude you go. Is yeah. All right, I'm gonna jump in explain, and I'm just gonna load. Oh, let me turn this on. Oh, is it flying without the haptic? Right. Okay, 100 and whatever it is FPS. That's fine. Um, right. Let me put this on. Explain 12. Test. Yeah, it's working. Right. Let's go new flight. This one. And let's go Heathrow. Right. Yep. Heathrow. I used the Thrustmaster TPR. I'm sure that's what they call. Let me actually have a check. I'm sure they call the TPR. Did write it down on. Yeah, Thrustmaster TPR pendular rudder pedals. Oh, you know what? I've had this problem with X-Plane where once I click X-Plane, if I click anything else, it will. Oh, shut up. I'll stop talking. Because that used to happen. I used to load X-Plane up and go and like click on other apps, and then X-Plane will literally freeze. But to be honest, that was when I was running the beta. They seem to be moving. So what I want to do is I'm going to quickly jump and explain. I'm going to do just load into the final approach. And then I'm going to jump back into Microsoft, right? This time without VR in the Phoenix and have. Do you know what? Actually, no problem at all. Actually, really good. Do you know what? I actually saw a video of someone breaking these pedals down, like breaking them down. And the customization you do get with these pedals, I haven't even done not even 2% of customize it. Literally, I bought it, got it out the box, put it on, and yeah, that was literally it. But there's so much you can do. The springs, you can mess around with the springs, and the angle of the pedals. there's a lot you can do, and I haven't even scratched the surface when it comes to the different customization for these. Yeah, see, this is what happened. It's frozen. I'll be on the screen for a long time. Right. Let's close it. So yeah, that's explain. I've gotta let this just run. I cannot touch nothing else, no other apps, just literally explain and explain only. And everything will load perfectly fine. Right. Would it give me Heathrow? Yeah, just give me Heathrow. So this should just load, no problem. And I'm actually using the latest explain release. I cannot remember what is, but it's in the latest one. Is it 4.2? I can't remember, but it's the latest public build. I've opted out of the beat. Oh, I was just about to press something then. Let me just not do anything until the sim loads. But yeah, rudder pedal wise, I was thinking about changing, but honestly, I really don't need to. I don't need to change rudder pedals. Changing on the basis of getting some sort of haptic feedback, but really don't need it. I really don't need it. I was gonna say 38 FPS. Is it capped in here? Okay, now we're going up. Right, let me just check if that's how much FPS I'm actually getting. Yeah, that's how much FPS I'm getting. Right, so now I can do that. Yeah, that is it. Yeah, they are damping kids. Yeah. See, look, this is okay. I will give Microsoft one more chance to prove me wrong. Right. But this view, like my brain tells me it should look, and oh, let's actually dive into some explain settings. So these are my explain settings. So before, this bad boy here used to be some down here or here. No, here. Right, that's how far low I had to bring it. I had it for a very long time since Explain 12 release. I think it's been hovering around this area. This was down here. Now with my current setup, I could literally turn this. Well, I have turned this up to Heathrow. Now I used to get. Oh, there it is. Right, that 30 FPS. I get it when I look roughly by here. I get this 30 FPS, this low FPS count right there. Um, you know what? Yeah, I've had these. Oh man, how long have I had these now? I've had these for a good 4 years. 4 years, and nothing's broken, and nothing looked like it's gonna be broken. It's pretty solid. In fact, let me have a look. I think. I'm sure. I'm sure it's all metal, right? It's not. Don't think there's a plastic. Don't think there's any plastics on it. Any plastic on it at all? Don't think there's any plastic on it. But yeah, I'll say it's worth it. Yeah, it's literally caused me no problem at all. I could probably do is tweaking the um linear settings. That's pretty much it. And to be honest, don't really need to do it. But yeah, I'll definitely say it's worth the money. Yeah, definitely. So this is where it's tricky now. So if I move away from that zone over this side, my FPS normally goes back up. Right? Look how much it goes just by looking the opposite direction. Right? So if I look at this now, 50 FPS. If I turn this round, this is that dead zone in X-Flame right here. Look, it's going to drop all the way back down to 29. Just literally just this particular area. If I move off, it should go back up again. It's literally just that one spot. Let's see. Right, we start to dip. Okay, stabilize there. But the more I come to, I normally use this tower as a marker. And I know just right of the tower is roughly where it will drop down to 29. Right there. Roughly about there. There it is, dropping down, and if I actually come, I think it's pointed down lower. You think where it goes. There you go. Yep. In fact, let's see if I point it lower, just what happens. There you go, look at that. Right. Absolutely crazy. And if see what happens if I go lower. So nice, it's okay. Go back up, go right there. So that is crazy. So really, I've got, I would say, less object on the screen in this view. Okay, slightly more now. Right. Slightly more. Right there. Just keep it there. This should drop down to 29, 28. See, this is just crazy. Literally just this little spot here. But if I actually do this, right, this should go back up. There we go. Look how much FPS I lose. Like I've gained what? That's like 11, 12 FPS just by doing that. At least it's consistent. Right? 32. And I'm going to turn it up to there. And I'll get it all back. Just like that. Absolutely crazy. There you go, 40 FPS. Right. I want to do. Disconnect that. What is it I need to have running in? What is the work? What do I need to have running again? Oh, the weather. Oh, you know what? Let's put some weather on it as well. Well, yeah, that particular patch, I've had that problem for. Oh, what am I doing? I've had that problem for so long. Okay, let's add some poor conditions. Where do I go again? There you go. Hang on, let's see. Did I miss? Oh, okay. All the way to the end. Right, cool. Let's go. Right, FP. Wow. Wow. Okay, 30 FPS. Let's bring it down to that spot. Watch me reach down to 25. 29. Hey, let's hit it back up in the sky. Let's see what we got. 32, 34, 35, 35. Move it over here. Hang on, they improved the lightning. Let's have a look at that. Come on, show me some lightning again. Maybe not. Not, yeah, it's not too bad, you know. Lightning's not too bad. Ugh, okay. Yeah. Nothing to see here, nothing to see here. Right, but Heathrow, loads of aircraft. Not bad FPS. I'll take it. Right, let's turn it to daytime. Daytime, daytime, daytime. Right, let's start from my little favorite spot. From tower, right of tower, roughly about there. Actually, it's that pole, is this? Funny thing, look at this. I'm up to 74 FPS here. Moving smooth as well. Interesting. So at night, I lose a hell of a lot at night. If I come up now, let's see what do I get. 4, let's go up a bit more. So nights, I lose FPS looking in the light. Not bad. Not bad. I can live with it. Clouds looking like something. Wow. Not even a 1590 is going to sort that out. Not even a 1590 sorting that cloud out. Not even a 1590 sorting it out. And that's the fact. Right. Let's load this situation here. So it would be like that. And I'm sure I was on final approach. To draw a render, yeah, that's exactly what I'm thinking. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Right. Wait, EG. Rain. Oh. Yeah. Yeah, which makes sense, to be honest. That does make sense. Slow this. Or not. Try this one instead. So wait there. I didn't realize that. It will bring me in on the
2000.
weather that I had. Oh, I didn't know that, you know. I didn't know it would actually bring me in on the weather that I had when I saved it. Oh, no, that's because I've changed it. Oh, did I even enter any data? Reset, what do we got? 14. go. Oh, come on. Jeff. All good. Oh, what was
1,000.
20. Right, disconnect. Stutter there.
$500. 400. 300. 200.
Shut back.
100. 50. 40. 30. 20. Retard. 10. 5.
Ooh! They fall apart.
Auto brake off.
Let me do that one more time. Wow. Right, it's not a short one. I swear I had a shorter version. Oh no, this is... let's try it 940, 3 FPS. Yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Wow. Am I even going on the right runway? I'm not, you know. Actually, this is fine. This is fine. This is fine. Okay, where am I now with this? It's 1:30 at 9. Oh wow, that just pulled me off there. Approach is not even on. Wow. Yes. Right, so capture, that captured. Let's push that in. Flaps. Let's go. Gear. Gears already down apparently. Okay, cool.
$2,500.
Right, and flaps. Cool. Taking me. Keep brake on. It's fine. 360.
2,000.
Just done. Oh, was it this windy? What the hell? $49 FPS. Not gonna complain.
$1,000. $500. $400. $300. $200. $100. $50. $40. $30. $20. Retard. $10. $5.
$97. Actually, what on the approach? What was the GP load on the approach? I was too busy flying to this aircraft. No, okay, so 97 now. Did it reach 100? 97, 96. GPU is working like crazy. Oh, okay, between 77 and 97. Oh, wow. Like, I don't need to go park up, but this sounds like it's a lot going on in the screen. In the shot, there's a lot. 98. It's a lot. Parked. I was gonna say parked cars, a lot of parked aircraft. If I go out, what we get? 96 CPU. Down here, what we got? Go down. 83, 93, 91. Not bad. Right, okay. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to quit explain. And I'm going to jump into Microsoft Phoenix. So it's going to be Microsoft Phoenix Heathrow. No, what do you call that? Yeah, no, what's the word? Oh, no VR. That's it. Oh man. Right, so it's my final test now. So what I found was with VR, so if I launch the VR, get into Microsoft, the performance can fluctuate quite a bit. Even if I'm just like, so I'm not in VR, but the Pimax Play app is running. My VR experience can be very bad on a flat screen. So Pimax Play running, VR experience can be terrible without me actually being into VR. Like just the no, wait. I don't know why I just give myself a tongue twister. Right. Pimax Play software open with flat screen, Microsoft. I normally get bad flat screen experience. That's it. Right. So Pimax Play. So imagine I was in VR playing DCS, launched Microsoft. After playing DCS, the Pimax Play software is still open. My flat screen experience will drop. Yeah, it will drop. So this time I've got Pimax Play. Let me just check. Yeah, Pimax Play is completely shut down. Right, not even running in the background at all. And I'm going to jump into Heathrow, Phoenix, because that's where my FPS was not the best. I've got it in a bill. I might try it in a bill as well to see what that's saying as well. But flat screen in Microsoft, like I'm talking latest, when the latest I tried it, Thursday flat screen Microsoft, Phoenix. I was getting GPU. So like, okay, this screen that's going to load up now, or loaded. So I used to do this now. So I'll come here, press that. This notification here used to be straight away GPU. Right, GPU VRAM is what I used to get there. So like what do you call it? Like I got PTSD when I saw that notification about something else not to do with the GPU. Like I'm still traumatized by the whole thing. So every time I hit that pop up and see that notification, it's always been GPU, 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 GPU. What I'll do as well in here, I will launch the developer mode. Save that and come back here and display. Right. So let's go Phoenix. GA in GA is fine. It's fine in GA. In VR is cool. So it was sort of playable before on a 3080 Ti. It was playable. And now it's even like, yeah, like nice. Okay, so Phoenix, which one did I launch earlier? I think it was IA. Save. Right, Heathrow. Let's go. Do you know what? I'm gonna go to park because earlier I went to parking stand, so I'll just go to which one I normally use again. 317? Is that what I normally use? What I used to use. Anyway, doesn't matter. Right, set as departure. Right, internet is good. It's ready and like this. Right, okay. I'm 41 FPS now, 40 FPS now. Right, I'm just gonna wait for it to settle. At 26, I would have been crying. Okay, so in cockpit now, I have GPU. Let me see if I can. How can I duplicate the screen? I want to duplicate. I don't know if I'm gonna mess this up. No. Right. Okay. I'm gonna mess it up. Okay. Right. On screen. GPU 59. Let me see. So over on the. I can't get it up on the screen. Right. So developer mode displaying the Microsoft FPS counter. Right. Everything is green. Down at the bottom where it's got all the white numbers. At the minute, my GPU memory is in white, but any second it could flip to yellow. Right. Before, in this setting right now, before, that would have been red. I would have been getting GPU memory, crazy stuff on the screen now, just in this setting now. So I'll just pop outside and let's see what I get now. Pop outside. Right, so now it's tipped into the, okay, again, it's gone down again, back to the white, yellow. So any second it can flip into that yellow zone, but it's white. Again, this used to be red. Right, this used to be red. Now it's all white. I'm rocking 4950 on, so I'm 57 on Microsoft. You guys can't see that. I'm 57 FPS on the Microsoft display. Oh, okay, right. It's the same. It's the same. It matches, yeah. Right, GPU memory usage is 10.5 and I've got 16, but Microsoft is only using 14. So that was a problem with the 3080 Ti. I've only got 12, and Microsoft was using 10. And at the minute, I'm using GPU load 10.9 right now. So that's why before I was always going in the red, because Microsoft would only use 10 of the 12 available on the 3080 Ti, whereas now I've got 16. So God, just imagine the people who's on like 5090 with a 32 gig VRAM. Crazy. But if I was to come in this house with a 32 gig VRAM, it would be the last RAM, the last graphics card I've seen in my life. That would have been the last graphics card I've seen in my life. Oh, one of us would have to go, is either me or the graphics card. It's a masses. Wife don't even need to say anything. You just not even. You know what? I can see the look before the look. So, yeah. If I was to walk in this house with a 5090 graphics card, God, I'd have to say I found it on the street. I'd have to say I found it on the street. So like now, FPS right now is fine. This is playable for me. Buildings. So ChatGPT did help me fine tune all the settings. Before, I used to get this shimmering off these buildings, and what ChatGPT basically done is explain to me what each setting does and how it affects negatively and positively, so I can gauge. So it tells you what the settings are and what the negative downside to using them and the positive side to using them. And we've literally gone through all the settings. All I had to do was take a picture, a screenshot, and that was it. It literally sorted it all out, tell me what settings I need to be on. It told me what settings I was actually on, and then made the adjustment from there. But this for me is fine. Like, this is playable. This is what Microsoft 2020 was like when I first switched over to 2020. It was playable like this. But 2024, it's killer for me. I'm not working internet. It's not wireless. It's wired. I don't think I'll ever make that mistake again, going wireless. Initially, I had my setup like many years ago. I had my setup in a particular location because it just it's best suited for that location, that space. But I was just working off the wireless because I was so far away from the box anyway. But I wasn't intending to even use the box. I was always planning to use wireless, and my performance was so bad on Microsoft 2020. Like photogrammetry kept like shutting off, and then I had to redesign my whole space so I can shift all my rig over closer to the internet box, or else we'd have to be just a long wiring through the house. Okay, that's looking good for me. That's stable. Memory usage is 10.7. This is what I mean. 10.7 memory. A 3080 Ti was only got 12 VRAM, right? Microsoft sub 2 from that as a little buffer. So Microsoft would utilize 2 minus whatever your max is. So on my 12 gig VRAM 3080 Ti, Microsoft will allocate 10, right? So as we stand right now, I am currently GPU memory white, and it's 10.3. This current setting on my 3080 Ti would have been like highlighted red, 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 red right now. Like just red zone, the whole like thick, bright red. Whereas with the 5080, almost, I want to say Ti, but it's not. Right, with 5080 now, it's all white. It's all white. And my FPS as well, back then used to be, on my 3080 Ti, my FPS used to be in this position here now, it used to be like 35 max. So this is good. Right. No, not restart. What are you doing? So I'm going to jump into the mother of mother. The inner build. I haven't updated this inner build for a long time, so I'm probably not doing this any justice really. But I haven't updated the inner build for a long time. I just work with 1000. Right. So same setting, same place, same location. You know what? I jumped in the inner build earlier, and the thing didn't even load. Right? Didn't even load in. I was hanging around for a long time, and it just did not load. Let's see if I get the same problem now. But it just would not load. Okay, I'm getting a circle of death. Right, if this doesn't load, then I call it a night, man. This is literally what happened earlier. But again, like I say, I haven't updated the inner build in a long time. Over Wi-Fi, mapping apps over Wi-Fi. Wow. Add map enhancement on wired. Oh. Oh yeah, map enhancements. I haven't actually tried it, you know. I haven't tried it since I've done the whole upgrade and everything. I haven't tried it. I've actually got it set up. Oh, I should have. I should have. Yeah, it's that internet bandwidth though. That's right. See this. Yeah, this is exactly what happened earlier. That's exactly what happened earlier. I'm not even going to try it, and I'm not going to complain because, like I said, I haven't updated the inner build for a long time. What I'm going to do, right? I'm going to go to that this location here, which should be in Norway, right? And I just want to see what it's like, what the Phoenix like, not at Heathrow. Heathrow, JFK, good little places to test. So if I take myself away from Heathrow, I'll see what it's like then. The bad side about Microsoft, the bad side about having a graphics card now that can actually push Microsoft is the temptation to buy add-ons. Temptation now to purchase add-ons has now like gone up. I was never tempted in X-Plane to buy any add-ons because I was like, look, there's no point making this feel good. I'm sorry, look good. It feels good just at like default. But to purchase anything to make it look good, I thought was a see this happened to me earlier. This same thing happened to me earlier. I jumped in the inner build and it gave me Ring of Death for a long time. And then I swapped back over to the Phoenix and it did not load. It gave me the Ring of Death as well. I'm not sure why or what that is. But what I can say is I'm pretty confident whatever the FPS is going to be, it's going to be greater than whatever FPS I was getting at Heathrow. So I think it's safe to say I'm good for FPS and performance. Now you got me thinking now, because GPU load right now is 58. I'm wondering in sim when I had a 50, when I was in Phoenix just then, I don't think I recall GPU load reach near the 100% mark. Explain. You might have to sort your performances, man. But we'll. Oh, this is not going to load. Oh. Oh, yeah, with the new CPU. I know. I know. Honestly, if I was going to do the CPU, I would have just buy a new PC. I would have just bought a new PC, to be honestly. Um, I would have been tempted to buy a new PC, but now that I've actually done the first like build, because really I did scrap everything down to ground zero and build it back up. I'm confident to just like change the whole thing out again. But the next CPU, it's not gonna. Next one I'm purchasing will be the AMD. I'm switching from Intel. I've always had Intel. Now I'm gonna go AMD. That's what ChatGPT say is the best for simming over Intel. And I think it's also cheaper. I think it's cheaper. I cannot remember. But yeah, that is a plan of action. The Ryzen 7 9800 X3D is what I'm looking at getting. Some point. Really, if I switch over, I would like to switch over using the DDR5 RAM, and at the minute those are hitting. I think it's 64 gig. I think it's 64 RAM is about £500, I think, or that could be 32 gig. I could not remember. I saw it and I thought, yeah, I saw something and I just need to unsee it straight away. So, but yeah, cool. On that beautiful note, it means that Microsoft now, the world of Microsoft has opened up a bit for me to explore Microsoft. And I have got the PMDG 737. Oh, actually, you know what? Scrap that. I haven't got it for 2024. I've got it for 2020. Yeah. And I need to get some more Phoenix aircraft. You know what? Actually, that told us A3. Nah, no, I don't. If I'm gonna go A340, and I'll need to do my Bravo quadrant to 4 levers. I know you can use two and two and bind, but I just don't really want to. It's like it's not meant to, so I don't want to. um, but yeah. So yeah, cool. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave you guys and leave it right there. I am over retail budget. What the hell? I don't know what Microsoft got going on here. I don't know what that's mean. I don't no idea. But on the Microsoft display, FPS display, it's saying peaked over retail budgets. So I've got like GPU memory, and I've got this above it. Peaked over retail budgets. Mate, I am lost with that one. I haven't seen that one before. Guess this is the reason why it's called a debug. for people who knows what the hell they're looking at, and I don't. So I can turn it off. But yeah, cool. That was a little test, just testing stuff to see how well this card performs. And yeah. All right. Okay. Okay. I'll latency. Right. Okay. But yeah, cool. I will be back on tomorrow to do my flight from, where is that? Norway. The destination was from here back to East Midlands. So yeah, guys. I'm gonna love you guys and leave you right there, and I will be back on again tomorrow. Cool. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.